This is the kind of conversation you hear. People are trying to go into business and they're looking for funding. So in today's conversation, I want to clarify a lot of things, including the top 5 business credit cards for a new business with very poor credit. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sort of Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's convo, I want to discuss with you the top 5 business credit cards for new business with very poor credit. We're talking here about 500 and less, 500 FICO and less. The important thing to remember is that you can get a business credit card even if you have poor credit or fair credit. And even if you are launching a startup, the whole idea is to really understand what really works for you, to be strategic about it, to actually find ways to actually mitigate the risk, the potential risk that you pose to the lender as a poor credit borrower. And there are a couple of ways, and we have actually covered this topic on other shows, including having a co-signer, posting collateral if possible, looking for ways to actually build business credit so you can actually segregate your personal credit from your business credit, right? That's the whole idea. You really want to make sure that your personal FICO does not impact your business credit worthiness. And also you have to be strategic in terms of understanding the constellation of business credit cards available out there. You have a secured card, you have unsecured credit cards, you have corporate cards, you have travel rewards cards, and you have cashback cards. A lot of folks they mix the whole conversation when they think about business credit cards. They only think it's just a card to charge your expenses on. No, there are different categories of cards, and so you can build credit with those categories of cards. All right, one thing I also want to say before getting to the actual ranking is that I want to acquaint you with our evaluation approach. We do have a very strict and methodical approach here when it comes to reviewing and categorizing business credit cards. Check this out. All right, folks, number 5. When it comes to the top 5 business credit cards for new business with very poor credit, we have Business Edition Secured Visa Card. And our score, 8.5 over 10. This is best for high credit limit. If you're looking for a high credit limit, you want to think about Business Edition Secured Visa Card. You can request your own credit line between $2,000 and $100,000, subject, of course, to credit approval. You need to provide a security deposit of 110% of your requested limit. And Visa Savings Edge, this is a feature on this card, gives you automatic rebates for purchases at qualified merchants. And the cool thing about this card is that you are earning interest on your security deposit while also trying to build credit. There is a $39 annual fee, very important. And one thing you need to understand is that the Business Edition Secured Visa Card from the First National Bank of Omaha doesn't have the problem of limited expenditure. There are some strings attached to this card though. For example, you are getting, let's say you get $50,000 in credit limit. That basically means that you would have posted $55,000, right? 110%. And basically they will charge you, they will keep part of it as fee, and they will also charge you a $39. But again, think of it as a cost to build credit. And what about some features that we love here? There are some business perks. So Visa Savings Edge, expense management, employee expense tracking, tax preparation services, shopping and travel protection. So you have a Visa zero liability, cell phone protection, possibly more depending upon the solidity of your credit card application, you have purchase and balance transfer APR 20% variable, security deposit to the 100,000, and the only thing that we don't like with this card is that, which is why it's rated 8.5 over 10, is that the business edition secured Visa card has regional availability. It's not available nationwide, so you'll need to be located in Colorado, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, or Texas, or you just need to have some kind of subsidiary there, right? If you're having an online business, you can be in New York or California. You just need to be registered or have some kind of a presence in those states, and you should be fine. Number 4, folks, we have the BREX Card. Our score 8.5 over 10, and this is a great card for spending flexibility. One thing you have to understand is that the BREX Card actually cuts a unique figure in the world of business credit cards. It's actually a credit card designed from the ground up to actually cater to startup companies. In fact, the card itself was created by a startup company, right? So the idea for the BREX Card came from the struggles its founders faced when trying to get a credit card to build their startup. So they really understand the world of startup credit, especially when the founders have poor credit or fair credit. So with there are some eligibility requirements though. BREX does not check your credit score when you apply for a card. However, BREX is available only to C Corp, S Corp, LLC, or LLP corporation. So if you have a sole proprietorship, if you're running sole, it doesn't work. But if you do have a one-member LLC, you're fine. And as BREX underwrites with employer identification number and not social security numbers, consumers, sole proprietors, and other unregistered businesses are not eligible. We basically, on this show, we constantly recommend that all entrepreneurs have an EIN. Even if you are in an independent contractor, you're self-employed, it's always good to have an EIN. There are more pros than cons when it comes to having an EIN. And of course, you have some rewards for spending with the BREX Card. So this card has an extraordinary rewards program. And for example, there's a rewards option for remote work. You can earn elevated rewards if BREX is your exclusive corporate card. You have 8x points per $1 on rideshare and taxi purchases, 5x points per $1 on travel booked through BREX Travel, 4x points per dollar on restaurant purchases, 3x points per dollar on software subscriptions, 3x points per dollar on eligible Apple products, 1x points per dollar on everything else, and you even have, in some cases, if your application is solid, a welcome offer worth up to $800, and you can receive credits and discounts for signing up through Amazon, Google Ads, Gusto, QuickBooks, Dropbox. And you also have travel. You can actually book travel with points. You can earn rewards as cash back. And so there is a constellation of benefits that comes with the BREX Card. Number 3, folks, we have here the BBVA Compass Business Secured Credit Card. Our score 9 over 10. This is best for bonus categories. If you're looking for bonus categories and you are a startup founder with poor credit, you might want to check the BBVA Compass Business Secured Visa Card. Now, this is the secured card. Okay, the thing here is that this card comes from a smaller bank, but guess what? They were strong in terms of benefits, in terms of rewards, and you will need to provide a security deposit of at least $500. So unlike most other secured cards, in this case, your credit limits must be equal to 90% of your security deposit. So if you make a $5,000 deposit, for example, your credit line will be $4,500. It's kind of similar to what the business edition secured Visa card does, okay? But you can get as many free employee cards as you need, also unlike some other unsecured business cards. Unfortunately, and this is something that we actually confirmed with the company, right now they're not thinking about expanding, even though this could happen in the future. But right now, their secured business card is only available in Alabama, Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, New Mexico, and Texas. So you'll need to visit a branch in person to apply. You can't apply online. And one thing we've seen some people do is that if you're interested in this card, you just need to have a presence in those states, in any of those states. For instance, if you have, let's say, you have an online business, you can be located, you can be registered, you can register your LLC, your C Corp, your S Corp in any of those states, and you should be fine. In terms of spending rewards, you have 3x points per dollar at office supplies stores, 2x points per dollar at gas stations, restaurants, and 1x points per dollar everywhere else. In terms of the key features, you have free employee cars, business perks, you have Visa Savings Edge, expense management, employee expense tracking, online bill pay, accounting software integration, you have shopping and travel protections via Visa Zero Liability, auto rental, collision damage waiver, purchase security, extended protection, travel accident insurance, and more. And in terms of the purchase and balance transfer APR, you're looking at 16% variable. There's no foreign transaction fee, and the annual fee is $40, $0 the first year. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I hope you are still with us here. And number 2, I want to talk to you now about Wells Fargo Business Secured Credit Card. Our score, 9.5 over 10. This is the best secured business credit card from a large bank, from an established bank. And this is a versatile pick for the small business owner who wants a secured business card that can help them build or rebuild his or her business credit along with rewards. So if you are in a category of people who currently have less than stellar credit and they are looking for ways to rebuild or build that credit, then you might want to think about the Wells Fargo Business Secured Card. And this card is a unique combination of credit building, accessibility, and desirable perks. For a limited time, new cardholders can earn 1.5% cash back on purchases if they enroll in the Wells Fargo Business Cash Rewards program and choose the Cashback Rewards option for no annual rewards program fee. Or if you would rather earn points, you can choose the Rewards Point option in the program to earn 1.4 every dollar spent on purchases. And you can also get a credit limit that spans $500 to $25,000, depending on what you put down for your deposit, and up to 10 additional employee cards with an annual fee of $25 per card and no foreign transaction fee. So one thing you have to be very clear, that one thing we didn't like much about this card is that they're charging for employee cards. Having said that, you can actually recoup your expenses that cost through the rewards and cashback points they're giving you. Okay, and one thing I also want to say here is that think of this card as a transitional card. It's a card that helps you rebuild or build credit, right? As a matter of fact, Wells Fargo itself builds the card as a way for business owners with either low credit scores or no credit history to obtain a credit card. And because this is a secure card, you have to place down a security deposit. And while this might seem unfortunate at first, you'll be able to build up credit, okay, and get into the habit of paying off a monthly balance. And this will help your business in the long term. So this is an investment. And what else do you need to know about this? The card. Additional features included in the Wells Fargo Business Credit Card include the ability to add up to 10 employee cards rather. And you also have a zero liability program, purchase insurance for stolen items. You'll be also able to access and manage spending reports, payments, and transfers via Wells Fargo's online portal. So this is a great card. It's a really great card, and our score, 9.5 over 10. Number 1, folks, when it comes to the top 5 business credit cards for a new business with a very poor credit. The Capital One Spark Classic for Business. Great card. Our score, 10 over 10. This is the best unsecured business credit card. It is unsecured, so no deposit needed. And this is a solid choice for the small business owner who wants a low maintenance card that will help him or her build credit or rebuild credit. And we love this card because the card is nothing flashy, don't get me wrong, but it gets the job done, and that's what you want. We're not looking for any sort of convoluted design, convoluted rewards program, or very complex benefits program. No, this card is very simple, but it gets the job done. It is an unsecured card for users with average to low credit. By Capital One standards, average or low credit could mean that you have defaulted on a loan sometimes in the past 5 years, or that your credit history is very limited. And we like this card because it's simple it's very simple to use with limited fees. So no annual fee, no foreign transaction fee, and there is no fee to add additional employee cards. Fantastic. You will also receive 1% cashback on eligible purchases with no sign up or activations required. And the rewards are unlimited and will not expire while your account is open. And the cool thing here, and even better here, Capital One reports business card activity to the business credit bureaus, but they may report to the 3 major consumer credit bureaus as well. So be aware that how you use Capital One Spark Classic for business could impact both your personal and business credit. But paying your card balance off in full and on time every month can help you build your business credit and maybe your personal credit too. Okay, so this is pretty important to know. And there are a lot of benefits with this card. You have free employee cards, fraud coverage and alerts, accounts and business management, Visa business benefits, right? And so you also have rental, collision coverage, travel assistance, roadside assistance, online mobile app account access, and you have NO, Capital One's 24/7 virtual assistance. And another good thing we love is that in terms of credit limits, you can go from $500 all the way to $50,000 based on the solidity of your application. We actually have covered on other shows how to get a high limit credit card for very poor credit. So you might want to avail yourself of that show and learn. Now let's talk about the bonus here. I have a bonus for you, and as I promised, and this is another great card that we have for you, and that's the Credit One Bank Unsecured Platinum Visa Card. Our score, 8.5 over 10. And this is a great card because the name itself says it. It's a Credit One Bank Platinum Visa for rebuilding credit. And this is, while not a business credit card, it's not a business credit card. It is a personal credit card. However, can be very helpful. This card can be very helpful for small business owners by helping them build their personal credit. Lenders may check your personal credit along with your business credit when deciding whether to approve you for a business credit card. So building your personal credit first with positive personal credit card use could potentially help you get approved for a business credit card in the medium to long run. And we love this card because your unsecured options may be limited, but it comes with a lot of packs. You will earn a lot of rewards. You will earn 1% cash back in the form of statement credit on eligible purchases in the following categories: gas, groceries, internet, mobile phone service, cable and TV satellite services. And you'll also be able to monitor your credit health with free monthly access to your Experian credit score and credit report summary. And you will be automatically reviewed for credit line increases with this card. And that's kind of cool, right? This is really helpful for a growing business and a busy entrepreneur. Now, one thing I need you to watch out for is the fee. They have a crazily high fees. The annual fee for the Credit One Bank Platinum Visa Card is $75 for the first year and $99 thereafter. So if you're intending to use the Credit One Bank Platinum Visa Card for rebuilding credit for business, you want to keep actually your personal expenses rather, on a separate card. You want to pay off your statement balance in full and on time every month while keeping a close watch on your credit limit, and you'll be on your way to a better credit and hopefully some business credit card options in the future. Okay, so this is kind of cool to keep in mind. And one other thing that I want to say here is that because Credit One created this card for rebuilding credit, you'll likely only need a poor credit score or better. So probably somewhere between 450 and 525. Okay. And the one thing I want to say here is that if your score is higher than 500 or 525, you may want to look at other cards that are catering to people with fair credit. All right, folks. This is it for today's conversation. I want to quickly recap what we spoke about today. I was actually talking to you about The top 5 business credit cards for new business with very poor credit. Number 1, we have the Capital One Spark Classic for business. Our score 10 over 10. Number 2, we have the Wells Fargo Business Secured Credit Card. Our score 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have the BBVA Compass Business Secured Visa Card, 9 over 10. Number 4, we have the BREX Card, 8.5 over 10. Number 5, we have the Business Edition Secured Visa Card, 8.5 over 10. And number 6, we have the Credit One Platinum, the Credit One Bank Unsecured Platinum Visa Card, 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. Really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.